coming right there.
Hey guys, this week we got us a great shooting drill. It's called the LPVO shooting drill. We're going to use a particular target setup. We're going to do the whole thing at 50 meters. Before we get into specifics, I want to give a shout out for this week's sponsor. Oh snap, who are you?
I'm Captain Riff with Riff C.
Sorry, I don't do social media.
What if I told you we were social media without all the bullshit?
I'll tell you what, middle of a gunfight, I'll give you 30 seconds. Sell me this.
Riff C allows users to share a brief headline-like commentary on news stories through riffs, where they can shape new discussions and redefine the narrative by holding news sources accountable.
That's kind of cool. What do you say we check it out? All right, hey guys, this week we're going to talk about the LPVO shooting drill. What it is, it's a drill that is built specifically for carbines that have the capability of magnification. Now we call it LPVO because I'm using a rifle with a low power variable optic. But understand this still works whether you're running like an EOTech with a magnifier behind it or a red dot with a magnifier. And the point of the drill is you're going to go standing, kneeling, prone, right? But what a lot of people do is they go like, well, I'm shooting at 25, and they know they can creep it up a little bit. So they, instead of starting the drill on 1, they started on like 3 or 4. And I watch them do it. I watch the students do it, and I just kind of smile because I know what they're doing. But the part they're missing out on is a low power variable optic, or a red dot, is designed to be used on 1X, because that's what you're going to be doing 80% of the time. So you need to be keeping the weapon on 1X all the time. But that means the moment of truth, when you take that immediate threat and then you've got targets that are further back, you then have to dial that magnification up. All right? Now you can do that strong hand, all right? But to do that strong hand, you're letting go of fire control of the gun. You can do it support hand, all right? But then you're not being able to brace and gauge the gun if you're moving or you're getting down. So there are pros and cons of using either this hand or this hand, pros and cons. And I don't want to tell you that this way is the only way to do it, so long as, because they both literally have got pros and cons. And so long as you can do it efficiently, dialing it from 1X up to whatever magnification you need, then I'm good with you using whatever technique you want. So which is the best technique? That's what this drill is for. I want you to do it a few times and practice doing it with your left hand, practice doing it with your right hand, all right? And it's a timed event. I don't want you to worry about the time right now, but I want you to time it, and what you're gonna see is tactically, and doing it for speed and building muscle memory, you're gonna find that you can do this easier one side or the other, and it's different for different people. So try it both ways for you. We're gonna see what works. Now this particular target right here, and you can use any target, you can use bullseyes, but this is the target that we use in our Battle Rifle 1 course. It is a standard, basically human-sized silhouette. Now, what you're gonna see though is I'm gonna fold up this bottom part and I'm gonna staple off to the side. Now, what I just did was I took away the rest of that torso on this guy. Why did I do that? The reality is, guys, unless you're doing close quarters battle inside of a room, if you've got 3 guys standing out in the middle of a field at 200 meters, as soon as that first bullet goes off, everybody goes to ground. So basically, in a real gunfight, if they're out in the middle, out in the open, you're looking at playing whack-a-mole the whole time. Head's gonna pop up, you're gonna take that shot or you're not. But you need to be able to hit head-sized targets. So we for this course, Battle Rifle 1, we do the head and the shoulders to represent that guy being laying in the prone. So what you're gonna do for the drill is you're gonna go 2 rounds standing, you're then gonna go kneeling 2 rounds. Now you've got your scope set on 1X. 2 rounds standing, you see that immediate threat, you're gonna go kneeling, 2 rounds kneeling, then you're gonna go prone. As you're going prone, I want you to dial that magnification to whatever setting you want, all right? But then you're gonna engage this guy right here. This is just a target that we've added to the back side. This is to represent that 150 meter target, all right? A guy a little further away, you want to use your magnification then because you need to ID that it's a threat that actually warrants deadly force. And then we have this smaller target that we've added up here, same thing. That's a target that's a little further away, representing that 200-meter target. All right, now, if most of your guns, have a point blank zero at 200 meters, you're looking at it crossing line of sight somewhere between 36 and 50 meters. So us shooting this drill at 50 meters ballistically is not going to throw you off very much at all. It should be crossing line of sight roughly same way anyways. So again, 2 rounds standing, 2 rounds kneeling, go prone, dialing up magnification, 2 rounds to this target, and then 2 rounds to this target right here to stop the clock. Nice and easy, nothing fancy. I'm gonna dial my scope back down to 1x, and let's go get us a pro timer. All right guys, we shoot this drill at 50 meters. It's just how it's designed. It represents that point blank zero that we use our guns. So we're back here at the 50-meter cone. That is downrange here. You just saw the target. All right, let me gas this puppy up real quick. Emery, you mind running the pro timer for me?
Sure do.
Okay,
right.
Give me just a second.
Go.
Yep, again, it's 2 standing, go kneeling, 2 kneeling. Then as you're going prone, use either strong hand or support hand to work that magnification, all right? And then 2 to the bottom guy, 2 to the guy over the top of the shoulder, and you're done. Piece of cake, all right?
Shooter ready.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Again, guys, I don't want you to get hung up on the time. More important though is I want you to keep track of your time, because you're gonna find you're using that control hand on the front of the gun, going left and right, dialing it, all right? Gives you certain advantages, but it keeps you from whacking your head on the planet if you have that hand available to do that. Using your strong hand to manipulate that, but now you're taking hands off of fire controls. There are pros and cons, whichever hand you're gonna use. So I want you to try both, and you're gonna find that you will be faster doing it one way than the other. All right, let's go check out the target. Easy shooting, it's not a hard drill, it's really not. It's more for you to see your time. You're gonna see when you dial that magnification up, your shot groups are gonna get a lot tighter. That's real life, okay? But understand these represent targets that are 200 meters away, 150 away. All right, guys, the drill is the exact same drill if you're running like a EOTech or a red dot with a magnifier. It's the same thing. You're working on the mechanics of as you're going from kneeling to prone, that's when Emery is going to swing that magnifier over. Now, sounds real easy, and it is on this gun because it doesn't have a lock. But if you have a mount on your magnifier that has a push button release, for example, like the one on my primary arms 3X, you've got to build that muscle memory of hitting the release on that button. So go ahead, gas it up. You understand the course of fire?
I do.
All right, shooter ready, stand by. 2 kneeling. $14.20, nicely done. Again, guys, don't get hung up on the time. We are worried about building the proper muscle memory of changing magnification as you're going to prone, all right? So try the drill at home, but again, the whole point of the drill is not to cheat and dial this up ahead of time. All right, the whole point of the drill is for you to work on the mechanics and build that muscle memory of dialing up that magnification as you're changing that body position from kneeling to prone. All right, anyways, you guys know the deal. I read all of your comments. So if you got any questions or comments, leave them below the video. Y'all take care and shoot straight. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so you don't miss out on anything.